Sergeant Dave.
See this? Okay. Watch this telephone. Are you taping?
Yeah.
Look at this. Get this on tape. The famous Dad, electrical hazard. Dad is the, right here. See this? Dad is the electronics technician, and we have found a fault in his wiring. We're not going to wire up his radio system until he gets this all safe here, because all this work, we don't want all this work to be done for nothing. Dad will be sitting here talking on his radio and everything will go up in smoke.
Why?
Because of this wiring problem right here. Look at this. I don't like jumper wires. Dad has got this, he's running a line into his bathroom, but the way he has it here, this is against the electrical code. And we may have to get an electrical inspector in here to check Dad out, because I don't know what the problem is, if it's that he's getting too old or what it is, but if he's doing work like this at A&R Freight, then that whole place is going to go up in smoke. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we got that on tape, and we could take that down and show his boss at A&R Freight what kind of work he does.
Tell us what you're doing with the radio here.
Well, right here, what I'm doing is, we don't have a power cord for this radio. So, power cord goes right here, plugs into the back. We don't have a special power cord, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to drill a hole right here in this radio. I'm going to drill a hole right here, and I'm going to run a permanent power cord coming out. That way you can use this power cord, or if you find a plug, you can use this later on down the road if you want to use it in your mobile. And we'll find a plug. I've got plugs, these kind of plugs in my junk, my shipment. But for now, in order to fire this radio up, we need to drill a hole here, and then we need to run a fusible wire. This is the wire that we're going to run. And it's going to go through the radio, and it's going to be soldered onto these leads right here.
Okay, just a minute.
So that all you got to do then is just take this that you're stepping on, take this wire and plug it into this power supply, and then you'll have your 12 volts.
Solder on those little plates there?
No. That's the problem. Exactly. The problem is that we don't want to solder it on here, because there's a diode in here and a little capacitor, and the heat would ruin this diode and this capacitor. I don't want to heat this area up too much. So I'm thinking about stripping it off right in here a little bit, and then soldering 2 wires to it right here. This insulation is a problem because it's so tough. It's real heavy.
Okay, say goodbye to the radio world.
Okay, goodbye.